Okay, this is Valerie Shirley. I'm going to try to explain to you what I've done. Um, I've given myself a headache, but I think that I figured it out. Okay, so first of all, I changed all of my, well, here is the original chart. Is it? Yes, it is. And then here is the chart where I have done some changes. So as you can see, I eliminated some of the categories that I didn't need. I'm going to try to move my screen up. And I also did some wraparound text so that I could see my headers. The first thing that I did was I created a histogram of the student population, just though by grades 1 through 12. And full disclaimer would be that I'm trying to scooch over so you can see all of that. Maybe I can move this over. See, there we go. The full disclaimer would be that I did originally try to do early, early education and pre-K and kindergarten, but I got a little bit screwed up because there is a kindergarten first grade combined, and I could not create a code for that. So that I just did my histogram students by grade level, grades 1 through 12. And I have it separated by the 100s here, and everybody's all scooched together. So there's no place, no space in between the bars. I kind of wish that I could see the exact numbers on here. I probably could do that. Maybe I'll try to do that at the end of my recording, because I did do that when I created my students by ethnicity. So I'm going to move this little guy. Oh, well, first I'm going to take us back here. This recording is, hopefully no one will see it, but Dr. Cooper, because clearly I've gone off script. All right, so of course I did have my grade levels go 1 through 12 and lined them up by grade level. And then I created a code book for ethnicity. So here we go. So let's look at the code book and let's move my face. And so I, for the American Indian or Alaska Native is 1, Asian 2, Black or African American 3, Hispanic Latino 4, and then Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander is 5, 2 or more races 6, white is 7. So once I created my little code book, then I changed all of my ethnicities, grades 1 through 12, to correspond with the codes that I assigned the ethnicities. And again, I'm wondering if I should have just done it with 1 grade level, because when we look at my, here is my bin, and here is my frequency, and here is the histogram that I created, students by ethnicity. This is grades 1 through 12. And again, at one point I did have the numbers on here so that you could see the exact numbers, but I did wonder how somebody would know what my ethnicity codes stood for. I wasn't sure how, if I should change my numbers to the ethnicity, or if I should just leave them and have the code book provided for it. So that was a thing. And I feel like, see, I was just kind of playing with it, and somehow I was able to format the data so that it told me how many, the specific numbers. Oh, maybe this was it. I'm just playing with it for 1 second so that I can show you that I was messing around with it a little bit. Let's see, maybe did I do, yeah, here I did some data labels right there so that you could see the true numbers. I liked that, but That wasn't in any video I watched, so I didn't know if that was okay for me to do it. But because the bars are representing such a huge population, and maybe I should have just done grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3, because they're representing such a huge population, it's really hard to see the number that it's creating. So maybe I'll just do that quickly again. No, don't. Okay, I'm gonna just scooch this down. Let's move my face out of the way. And once again, I'm just gonna come right here and put in a data table. And for who knows what reason, it's on the bottom this time. So that gives us our students by population grade level in the numbers and on the histogram. So I don't know what you think, but based on the amount of brain power it took me to learn this, I'm freaking amazed with myself, but I do feel like I missed the mark on some level. I will watch my peers and see how they did it differently and see if I'm nearby. So anyway, excited to work with this some more because as I've worked on this for the past few days, I started off with really big headaches and watched a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of the Excel tutorials that you provided. And I've watched the Dr. Cooper video for histograms so many times and taken notes on it. So I do feel like the learning curve was steep, but I made some headway on it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end my recording if I can figure out how to do that. Well, and upload it. So happy 4th of July. Well, today, of course, is Sunday. It's not the 4th yet. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Let me see, darn it. Where's my end of recording? I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.